Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Kid Max, and today we got another one. What's good with y'all, boys, man? What's good with y'all? So today I'm coming with a quick little live announcement. Nothing new that you guys haven't heard already, but just wanted to give my take on it before I post the video footage. Um, Today was Chicago Bulls Media Day, and we got to see Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan, Zach Lavine, uh, Billy Donovan, and the other coach, the assistant coach, and we also got to see Patrick Williams today. Um, I'm just very excited from what I heard today. What I heard today was something that made me very excited from Billy Donovan, as we heard officially from Billy Donovan's mouth that they will be running Lonzo Ball at the point guard. He'll be finally running the position in which we've been craving for him to be able to run since he's been drafted into the league. He hasn't been able to play this position since he's been in the league. Not truly. It's only been in spurts. He has not been able to play his full game since he's been drafted in his 4 years in the NBA. This is just a fact when it comes to Lonzo Ball. However, now after hearing Billy Donovan talk, after hearing Zach Lavine talk, and after hearing DeMar DeRozan speak officially on today's media day, it is official that the Chicago Bulls have bought into Lonzo Ball. It is official. The Chicago Bulls understand the potential that lays ahead. The Chicago Bulls understand the potential right at their doorstep, the potential right at their footsteps, the potential that they have to not only make noise in the East, but noise in the entire NBA. Can I get a hallelujah? Okay? This is what we've been waiting for a minute, and now it's finally here. Lonzo Ball, Zach Lavine, DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic, Patrick Williams, and Billy Donovan, because Billy Donovan is pretty much on this team. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Lonzo Ball's media day for a quick second.
I can do a lot of different things on the
Shout out
court.
to the Chicago
and then
Bulls
defensively
website,
just getting into the ball, turning up on that side of the ball for sure. I think, I can do a lot of different things on the court. And then defensively just getting into the ball, turning up on that side of the ball for sure. I think defense is going to lead to better offense for us, and that starts with me. So I think just coming in, playing hard, and just making the right play is really, my job this year.
Hi, Lonzo. Casey Johnson with NBC Sports Chicago. What have been your impressions of Arturas, Mark, and Billy to this point?
I've been happy. They're a big reason I came here, along with all the guys, especially Zach. But I think them three have done a great job, being on the same page and expressing, the things that they want to get done this year. So, I have no complaints.
Lonzo, Cody Westfield with 670 The Score. Was it an easy decision for you to come here?
Yeah, it was pretty easy. A lot of credit goes out to, Rich Paul and Clutch as well. But, the Bulls did a great job. I feel like they was always kind of the front runners for me. And then, once the deal was, set out, it was a great deal. So took it.
What's up, Lonzo? Back here. Darnell Mayberry with The Athletic. You're going into your 5th season now. Billy Donovan's talking a lot about sacrifice. Everyone needs to sacrifice. But how do you do that while also trying to stand out and have a breakout season?
I think just do what it takes to win. For me, sacrificing is all about winning. Like I said, we got a lot of different guys that can do a lot of things. But I think every night is going to be different. And for me, it's just, staying focused at the task at hand, and that's winning, whatever that consists of, whether it's, not shooting the ball, playing hard every night, picking up the slack on defense, whatever it takes to win. That's what sacrifice is for me.
Marshall here, CBS2. I'm just curious, as you start training camp tomorrow, what do you see as the biggest challenges of getting a group together like this that a lot of the guys haven't played together before?
Yeah, I think that is the biggest challenge, just getting accustomed to one another. You know, this is a kind of a new situation for pretty much everybody, you know, on the team from top to bottom. So for me, just getting those reps in, you know, understanding each other's games and moving on from there.
Lonzo, Mark Shanowski, ABC7. Last year in New Orleans, from an outsider's perspective, looked kind of odd where they asked you a lot of times to spot up in the corner and be a three-point shooter when your whole career you've pushed the ball, you've facilitated offense. What does Billy talk to you about how you're going to be used in this offense, and do you feel comfortable about maybe getting back to your roots as a player?
Yeah, definitely talking to Billy, just getting back to being more of a traditional point guard, you know, what I'm comfortable at. Like you said, last year was different for me, but, you know, whatever the coach asks of me, I'm going to do the best of my abilities. And this year it's looking like, you know, I'm going to be playing the point guard a lot, so that's what I'm going to try to do.
Lonzo, Cheryl Raystout from WBEZ Radio. For many, many years, free agents were not signing here with the Bulls for whatever reason. Why was it, what turned? What did you see, what did the other guys see that turned that table?
For me, I think just their interest in me, you know, for me. You know, that was big for me. They didn't really want me to, you know, change anything I had going, you know, any part of my game. They wanted me just to excel in the things that I'm, you know, already comfortable doing. So it was an easy choice for me, like I said, and then I think Zach played a big part as well.
Sam Smith with Bulls.com. How would you describe your journey, in a sense, when you came out of college? Magic Johnson said you were going to be the face of the Lakers. And then you end up with the Anthony Davis thing, and then, you know, Williamson came in and your role changed, and now you're here. How do you look at all that's come for you?
I think it's just part of the journey. You know, everybody has a different path. For me, it's been, you know, up and down, you know, the last 4 years. But I'm blessed. You know, everything I go through is for a reason, I believe. And, you know, I'm happy with the life I have.
Lonzo, Rob again. Zach mentioned that some of the guys got here a little bit early for camp to, you know, get the ball rolling a little bit, get to know each other, practice. What do you think you guys have been able to get accomplished in that time when it comes to hitting the ground running, gelling, meshing when camp and the season gets started?
I think just trying to build chemistry early on. You know, it wasn't really about, you know, X's and O's coming in. It was more about just people just getting accustomed to one another, you know, showing face and getting to know new personalities. That was the biggest thing, and I think, you know, us coming in early kind of gave us a jump start on that.
There were a lot of rumors, we don't know if it was true, that you were going to be traded to the Bulls 6 months ago, a year ago. Then you end up signing with them. Did that rumors have anything to do with what eventually occurred, or, you know, what did you know anything about?
I always got rumors circling around me all year. So, I mean, it's been the same for me the last, you know, 4 years. Like I said, I'm just happy to be here.
When we were talking to DeMar back in August when you guys signed, he kind of reacted in a good way, but like strongly about, you know, the fit on the court. He was like, well, we're basketball players. We just go out there and play off each other. There is a lot of question marks about the fit, though, but it seems like on paper you guys are all a bunch of unselfish players, including DeMar, Zach, Vooch. Is that kind of how you see it as kind of the orchestrators?
Yeah, I don't see it being a problem, especially the way today's NBA is sculpted. I think it's turning more into a positionless game. So people that say, you know, DeMar and Zach can't, you know, coexist, I don't believe that. I think we're going to have, you know, a great team. We got a lot of guys with high character, like you said, and a lot of unselfish players. And, you know, ultimately that leads to a good team.
Lonzo, there's been a lot of talk about this new era in basketball, the player empowerment era. You're represented by Rich Paul in Clutch Sports, and Zach has just recently signed on with Rich as well. Maybe you could let the viewers and the listeners know a little bit about what that all is all about. Do players get together and talk about trying to build the best team in the city they're in? I mean, what kind of collaborative process is it like working with Rich Paul in your camp?
For me, it was a blessing. You know, Rich came in right away and helped me out from the jump, really. I mean, I had a great meeting with him, and ever since that day, we had a good bond, and it's just been improving since then. And then Zach, you know, he asked me about it as well. You know, guys ask, you know, how different situations are, you know, or whatnot, and I told him, you know, it's been great for me personally. I had, you know, nothing bad to say, and, you know, he came over and he's loving his time with Clutch as well too. So I think just people just building those relationships over time, and then obviously you make friends in the league, and you guys just talk about it.
All right, anybody else? All right, thanks, Lonzo.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
There we go. Lonzo Ball Media Day. That happened earlier today. And Man, oh man, does Zoe look great in that Lonzo that Bulls jersey? Looks absolutely like a killer. Looks like a pit bull in that jersey with them braids. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he brought the braids back. I thought the braids he had in NOLA were pretty dope. People were making fun of him, some people, but most people thought they were dope. I think they were fly. He just had less hair he was working with. But next we got Zach Lavine. And I'm gonna show DeMar DeRozan's as well if I can get it loaded onto here. But next we got Zach Lavine, and you'll notice their tonality. All their tonality is basically saying that they're going to give the reins to Lonzo. They're going to be playing his type of basketball, transition basketball, in the full court and the half court. They're going to get their plays. They're going to get their sets. They're going to get their touches. But Lonzo Ball is going to get the ball when they don't know what to do. When they need to get an order in the court, it's going to get a Lonzo Ball, and he's going to get it to whoever's hot. Or whoever's hot's going to do what they got to do, and Lonzo's going to let them do what they got to do. But he's finally going to get the reins as point guard, and now we're going to listen to your boy, Zach Lavine, and see what he got to say about this year and his upcoming growth. Let's see what your boy, Zach Lavine, got to say.
And it was an incredible experience for me, and I really was really honored to go out there and fight for my country.
Zach, do you feel like your next contract is going to be related to how many wins you guys get this year, whether you can make the playoffs, or is that kind of two separate things?
Same thing I told Joe. Just I'm not even worried about my contract situation. That thing will be a point in time in the future. Next, my mind is tomorrow starting this thing off right, working hard and getting forward with helping us win and just being involved with the team this year.
Zach, how do you think this team's going to change stylistically speaking in the way you guys play with Lonzo, Caruso, and DeMar in the picture?
We got a bunch of new guys, new faces, and a bunch of talent. We got to get to know each other first, and then I think that's where Billy and a lot of the guys, the leaders of the team, decide like how we're really going to play. But I know first and foremost we're going to have a commitment to coming in every day and getting our work in and being a really hard playing team. And obviously we're going to be exciting. We're going to be able to get up and down the floor with some athletic guys, but we got to see how it is first before we can put any names on it. But I just know that we're going to come in with our hard hats on and be ready to scrap.
Zach, obviously last year you and Vooch and DeMar DeRozan all averaged over 20 points a game. I know DeMar has kind of downplayed the idea that it's going to be tough fitting three elite scorers together in the same lineup. How do you see the fit, and how do you think you might have to change your game to accommodate those other two elite scorers?
I think if we all come in with the right mindset of do whatever it takes to win, it's not going to matter. Numbers really shouldn't matter at the end of the day if we're getting wins, because that means everybody's winning. So you don't want to put a number on it or say you have to adjust your game. We have to get to know how to play with each other first, but we're all high IQ guys. We all know what we do. We're not going to try to change our game and not try to step on each other's feet, because if we're not playing our games, we're not ourselves. They brought us here to be ourselves. So we're going to go in with that mindset and figure it out. But, that with great players, going in with one goal, it'll figure itself out.
Yeah, Zach, it's been pretty well documented, the instability you faced in your career, from coaching changes to being traded, things like that. How does this media day, sitting here right now, having the same coach 2 years in a row, the same front office, just like the general vibes around the team, how does this feel now compared to your past 7 seasons?
Great, man. Obviously, every year you get in the league is an accomplishment, and you go in there, you don't take it for granted. But this is the most excited I've been, especially with the talent, the team that we have here, and the support that they've given me. I'm extremely happy about that, and I'm ready to hit the ground running and go out there and just get it going, because there's the excitement around the city, but there's a bigger excitement around the team as well, because we know we can do something.
Oh, sorry, Marshall here, CBS 2. Zach, just curious, how much contact, whether talking, whatever, have you had with the guys that you're going to be in training camp with, the guys that you haven't played with or anything before?
Good thing about us, we all got here a little early. All the guys were already here a week in advance. We played with each other. We've gone out there, got shots up. We talked about the offense, talked about the defense. So I think really everybody's committed. it says a lot to get, you know, a bunch of new NBA guys in a week or two before training camp. So that shows where our mindset is.
Zach, when you got when you tested positive for COVID, where were you in the vaccination process at that point? And what do you say to the guys who aren't vaccinated, right? Yeah.
COVID-related questions, I'm keeping a personal matter with myself. I think the team wants to do that as well, but thank you.
How much did winning the gold medal really add to your appetite that you need to get into the playoffs this year?
Say that one more time, sure.
How much did winning a gold medal
Yeah.
add to your appetite to get into the playoffs this year?
Oh man, my appetite to get to the playoffs has been big. It's because I want to go out there and win each and every game. Is, you know, it's not just one thing, but I think that experience definitely taught me something about what goes into winning and being a part of a winning team at a very, very high level. And something I can bring back here and hopefully be a better leader going forward with trying to push us to become a playoff team.
Hey, Zach, obviously DeMar was brought in here to be a veteran leader, mentor, guy who's had winning experience. Has he taught you anything in the time you've been around him so far?
I mean, we got to know each other a little bit, just talking here and there. And I mean, DeMar's a lot more than just a veteran and a leader. You know, DeMar's still in the prime of his career. Like, let's not get that, you know, twisted. DeMar has been at the top of his game
for a long time. And that's your boy Zach Lavine. Giving his brief take on this upcoming season, his career so far, how far he's come, and what he's looking forward to accomplishing this year with his new team. And yeah, guys, I wasn't able to get the video for DeMar DeRozan. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it. It was too long. And I'm not able to edit it right now. I'm still grappling with everything. I appreciate everybody that's been subscribing. Also, I want to say thank you to the new subscribers, man. We got 70 subscribers. We went from 56 subscribers to literally 70 subscribers in a week and a half or something like that, 2 weeks. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting me. It means more than you know. But yeah, I'm really excited to see the Zoe Lavine connection. I'm really, really excited to see how far it's able to go, especially with DeMar DeRozan there. I feel like they're going to literally create a whole new name for themselves as players, and they're literally going to create an opportunity for themselves to really become a part of the Bulls branding moving forward in the future, because they look great in the jerseys. And if they can add their tenacity style play that we've seen them play individually, if they can find a way to put that together with Nikola Vucevic and Patrick Williams and Kobe White and Alex Caruso and the other players to add, hopefully maybe in a fantasy world, but anything is possible, maybe even Jello in some capacity, since Jello is not with the Hornets, what it's looking like right now. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what the Bulls have to do moving forward and what they have going for them as a team. I think it's going to be a lot of competition this year in the NBA, in the East and the West. But I think the Bulls have a great chance to lead the West, top 3, 5th seed in the East. And I think the Bulls have a great chance. So I'm excited to see what happens. It's your boy Kid Max. I'm out. Don't give up on your dreams, guys. Anything is possible. If you're thinking about suicidal thoughts, anything suicidal, don't do it. As long as you're still breathing, anything is possible. Just keep going, no matter what. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this season. It's gonna get me super hype. I'm just chilling right now, hibernating, relaxing, seeing what everybody else has got to say. Until then, it's your boy Kid Max, and I'm gonna be chilling in the cut, learning and growing as much as possible. And until then, it's going to be your boy, and I'm going to be out. So it's your boy, Kid Max, and this is the live stream. See you guys in the next one. Peace and love. Yeah, it's your boy.